Hello, third grade, and welcome to Lesson 9 of Persuasive Writing. Now, we've been looking at persuasive writing and how that can help convince the audience to have our same opinion. In Lesson 5, we looked at how we could organize our ideas to form arguments. We came up with reasons and 2 things to support our evidence. Today, we're going to focus on using evidence to support our reasoning. Now, that means we're going to have to find some facts. Before we begin, please make sure that you listen to The Great Kapok Tree by Lynn Cherry. Pause the video now if you need to. Now, in the story, some animals gave evidence or facts to help support their opinion. Now, the porcupine said that, "Senor, do you know what animals and humans need in order to live? Oxygen. And how they need to produce oxygen." So they were giving a fact that humans and plants and trees need oxygen to live. That was their evidence to support their opinion. And an example. For our activity today, you will be practicing writing some more facts to support our opinions. We'll use the same reasoning and supports that we used for Lesson 5 and add some more evidence. So let's look at some of these options and how we can change them to add more reasons and evidence to support our argument. So maybe many of them like to play fetch, and the type of dog you like has a specific interest in playing fetch, and they are a hunting dog and they catch birds when they're shot and bring them back, and that is why they love to play catch, so that's adding more support. They can protect us. Maybe that certain dog type has a personality where they protect whoever their human is, and there is research on why they do that. So what we're going to do today is I just want you to use what we have for our reasons and support and make them in paragraph form. Now we'll do the first one together, and the rest of them you'll do on your own. Now, whenever we are starting a new reason, I want to add some kind of transition word. So in our last lesson, we looked at some words that we can use and phrases we can use to help convince our audience. So I want you to think about this list, and you can come back to this in the video if you need to use it for the other paragraphs that we'll be writing. So let's start with reason number 1. I'm going to start with trust me and use that transition right here, that persuasive writing transition. I'm going to use exactly what it is. Dogs are fun to play with. When I am writing a rough draft, sometimes I'll change stuff as I am writing. I'll just use this as my outline. Then I can add my 2 supports. Many, and I'll make this even more interesting, types of dogs. Share typing along with me. Like to play fetch. Now I'm going to add some evidence that I know. This is because some are hunting dogs. Then I'll add my last support. I had 2 supports right here. Some dogs like to make you chase them. And I'm finished with my first paragraph. I want you to click return and then click return again, so you made 2 spaces. Then you're going to do the same thing, write a paragraph using reason number 2. Add more sentences if you see appropriate, but you should have at least these 3 sentences and use some of these persuasive writing words in your writing. Once you are done with that, then you can move on to the next activity for today.